All right. So I'm making this video because I'm getting a lot of people asking me questions about can they do this? Will this work? And my answer to that is the rules are just if everything lines up, you can get in. That's for this algorithm, this strategy right here. And that's for my other strategy, my gold strategy right here. I've already told you the little exceptions, like if it forms over it a little bit. But other than that, you can't get in a trade. If it doesn't line up, you can't get in a trade. It's just that simple. I tried to make it as simple as possible because that's how I like to trade. Like I've had somebody get in a trade in this trade right here. They got in a short position. They sold it. Now, even though my strategy tells you to get in right here, I still wouldn't get in because I can tell just from looking at this, this is all consolidation. This is all consolidation right here. Even the oscillator shows it's consolidation because the line, it's in the middle. It's straight consolidation. You can't trade during consolidation. My strategy is for trend traders. I trade the trend. Like these trades right here, all consolidation. Now, granted, I probably would have got in this one just because it's coming and that's a big drop. But once I seen this over here happening, I would have got out, especially since I saw it cross that line. Definitely would have got out. So that's my thing. My strategy is it's made for the trend. You can't try to, like right here. This is what it's made for, to do this. It's made to follow stuff like that. It's made to follow this right here. That's what it's made to do. It's made to follow the trend. That's why I trade so many pairs, because no pair is ever going to be the same. So there's no point in trying to learn it. For one, it's always going to be different. Another thing is, it's just, if I have 20 pairs I'm looking at, I'm not finna just take a trade just because I need to trade that day. You don't have to trade every day. There's been days where I didn't trade for 2 or 3 days straight, probably a little bit more. If I don't find a good trade, I'm not going to get in regardless. If something looks like this, I'm not going to get in. You don't have to trade every day. You don't have to trade every day. Every day I go down the list, I see stuff like this. This is what I look for. I look for trades that look like that. This right here, I wouldn't have got in. That's consolidation. You can see that right there. So it's like the rules to all of my strategies to just as simple as possible. If everything lines up, you get in. There's no, if this happens, nothing. If everything lines up, you get in. That's the reason why a lot of people are starting to lose money, because it's okay if you don't trade. You don't have to trade every day. And my signals, just wait on the next signal. Simple as that. Once you get out, just wait. It's a winning strategy. You just have to wait on it. People asking, how many trades a day do you take? I don't know. I probably take a few trades a week. But I guaranteed you I'm profitable at the end of the week. Now, granted, with my gold strategy, I take maybe, on my gold strategy, I could take multiple trades off this scalping strategy a day, and I'll be good. That's just with my scalping strategy. This is a long-term strategy, and even if you scalp this, you still shouldn't be trading every day with this unless you find some good entries. Because I made the video right around when the entries first started. So once y'all seen the video, the trend was already happening. Another quick question I've been getting. Just because this goes under here, it's a sign for exit, but it's also a sign that you can get back in. If you, like right here, just if it crosses it, get out. If it's a buy signal under it, majority of the time it's going to go back up. if you notice, majority of the time, not always, but majority. Granted, you wouldn't have took this anyway. Why? Because the Lux oscillator is still blue. So, you wouldn't have took this one either. But like I said, if you do have something like this happen, the safest thing you can do is not trade it. Simple. Or you can do and just wait. Either you can wait for it right here and get in, or you could have wait for it to come back down and got you a little bit of profit. But at the end of the day, I have alerts to get me in the trade when it first starts. You can't bend the rules. You can't ask me, will this work? It's not a if, it's just if everything lines up, it works. You know, that's just how it works. If you see consolidation, I can teach y'all support and resistance. I can teach y'all how to read charts. I've learned that. I know how to do that. But yeah, this consolidation, just simply don't trade it. I mean, my strategy will keep you out of trades, but it can't keep you out of if you don't know it. You know, if you don't know, that's consolidation. If you don't know what to look for. So that's what I tell everybody. I'm not a person who can teach beginners. I teach people who already know stuff and just make it better. Like all these trades right here. That's a great one right there. What is this? A little bit of consolidation, but what did it do? It still trended up. And right here, I would have got out. If you followed my strategy, you either could have got in right here or you could have got in right here. But either way, you would have made money. The reason I made the strategy and just gave it to y'all for free is because, like I said, I'm here to help. So yeah, I just really made this video because I've been getting a lot of questions about people asking me what to trade. Do I trade this? If it looks like, if you're asking me, should you trade it? You probably shouldn't trade it. Honestly. If like, I'm here to help, but it's just like, if you're iffy about it, like I said, if you're iffy about a trade, just don't get in. You don't have to trade every day. And when you trade just because you need to get something or you need to make a deadline or get some money, that's when you start losing. Because now you're you're just gambling, really. That's what you're doing. So don't gamble. Just wait for it. The signals will come. The strategy does work. A lot of people say it works, but a lot of people have problems with not trading every day. Like right here. To get in a trade like this where the sell signal came over here, what you could have did was waited till this, right? Because this is already blue. As long as it forms over a blue oscillator, that's cool. You just gotta wait for this to turn. And like I said, this would have been noise anyway, so this helped you anyway. All you could have did was you could have, okay, it's a sell. The Lux oscillator is blue. This is blue. Only 3 are blue, so you're not getting in yet. You're getting in once this turned. And once this turned, it got you in before. But knowing me, I would have got in right here at the trend change. And what is that? That's a super big profit. Like I said, the rules are simple. I like to trade simply. You can't force it, guys. Like this right here. That's a trade you could have got in after this changed. As long as the signal forms over a Lux oscillator, which is blue or the corresponding color, you can get in, but you can't get in until everything matches. So, I just had to say those few things. I am working on the 15-minute scalping strategy, which will be coming out very, very soon. I'm using some indicators from my old strategy before I had got Lux, because Lux, I've been trading. Lux just makes everything a little bit easier and simpler, which is how I like it. I have many indicators that I was using, so I'm just gonna make it I'm just gonna make it how I did. I'm gonna make one with looks, using looks, and I'm gonna make one without looks for the people who don't have looks and would still like to trade my way. It's a little bit harder without looks. The percentage is a little lower, but it's still easy. And that's pretty much it, man. The strategy's simple, like right here. Is that over it? No, it's not. I wouldn't have gotten that trade. Like I said, you don't have to trade everything. There's plenty of opportunities to trade, my guys. Plenty of opportunities to trade. You don't have to get in all the time. You don't have to get in every single trade. You don't have to trade every day, all day. A few trades a week should be just fine. And that's what this strategy does. I think this week I've taken what, 7 wins and 3 losses, and I got out of losses early. Why? Because of my strategy. So like I said, one day I made what, 600 on, what was it now? I think it was like 600 or 700 on gold, but I was losing 100 on Euro USD or something like that. I don't remember. I think it was another pair, but I'm just saying. Losses are inevitable. They will come. But like I said, my strategy does keep you out of them. And the safest way to follow my strategy for everyone that's asking, is there a safer way? Is there a shorter way? How do I follow your strategy a safer way? Instead of staying in hypothetically, you wouldn't have took this trade, but just it's in front of me right now. If you got in this trade right here, instead of staying in this trade all the way down here, you can just get out right here. That's the safest way. Now, you might not make as much money just because you're getting in and out, but that's the safest way. So that's pretty much it. That's all I had to explain. I'm working on the scalping strategy, the 15 and the 5 minute. I'm going to try to make it work on both, but my goal is the 15 minute. I've learned that the 5 minute is it's too noisy. The 15 minute is kind of just right. The 15 minute works way better than the 5 minute. So yeah, this video is just explaining like everything that's kind of going wrong. So you just have to, you're not going to trade all the time. That's why I have alerts on, because you're not going to get an alert every day. You might get an alert from Euro USD 2 times a week. But I mean, like I said, would you rather have 10 alerts a week that are majority right, or would you rather have 30 that are, 50-50? So it's like, take your poison. But that's all for this video. The strategy will be coming very, very soon. I'm kind of tweaking it a little bit. Looking at some indicators, back testing some things. And I personally don't scalp, but a lot of people do. So this is just for anybody that does scalp. And actually, while y'all waiting, y'all could probably, I don't know if this works because I built it for gold. I mean, I guess y'all could use it. It's not that good on any other pair. It's built strictly for gold. It is kind of good, but I personally wouldn't use it if I'm being honest. It's something that I built just for gold. And another thing, the gold strategy, from what I heard, does work on lower time frames, as you can see. You took a small loss right there. Depending on when you got in. No, if you got in out around here, that's a small win, but most likely you wouldn't have. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today, guys.